Just watching my snaps. Yeah. So, let's get into this. 7 excuses that labs make. Because, ladies, you need to know this. And just in case you're dealing with a lab and you may not know for sure because he seems like he has potential or he may be quite lit as a person. He could be a lab and he could be playing you like I've been played. So, I'm using my experience to tell a story. I'm using it to make it funny because while I was going through it, it wasn't funny. But then, even a year later, I was like, girl. I was so looking at myself like, okay, we made a mistake. But here we are telling other girls, you need to know certain things that we shouldn't allow. It's all a work in progress. It's things that we learn along the way. And I can't say I learned it overnight. I can't say that you'll learn it overnight, but I can say that it's possible to at least acknowledge it. The first step is accepting it and acknowledging it, that it's happening to you. So, he can be fine, girl. He can. Labs can be fine. Usually they are. So yeah, 7 excuses that labs make. We will start with number 1. It wasn't even like that. Y'all, I would say from the last video, lab number 2 gave me this one. I remember we were trying to work things out again, and then I texted him one night, and I was like, what you doing? What you up to? He says he's out, with a friend. And I was like, oh, with who? And then he says a girl's name, and I'm like, oh. I didn't even, really say anything. I was just kind of, oh, okay. Obviously, I don't trust him. Obviously, my trust is messed up. Well, it's breached with him. So, I did not take that too well. I was just like, all right. I'll talk to you later. Have fun. And he's like, it wasn't even like that. The fact that I didn't even have to say anything or accuse you of anything for you to say that, I need some tea. That's all I'm saying. I need some tea after that. Excuse number 2. I was busy. My bad. Girl, when they say they were busy and don't give you any further details as to what they were busy doing, they wasn't busy. They was just saying something to get you not to say too much. I'm trying to hush you up. Y'all, I talk a lot. I talk a lot usually. So, yeah. People be trying to hush me up. So, I don't think I talk in a bad way. I don't yell at people. I don't go crazy or berserk or anything. I'm pretty cool, pretty laid back. When it comes to trusting, I get quiet. I don't. Okay. So I was busy, my bad. How many times you gonna tell me that? How many times I gotta hear that? So yeah, if he keeps telling you he's busy, he's just unavailable for you. He was just unavailable for me. See, this is for both of us. This is for me to understand and fully get all these details of my life so I can learn from them and grow from them and not have to keep being taught the same lesson. Because apparently, oh, that's pretty close. Okay. But apparently, God needs to tell me these things more than once because I don't learn the first time. Not even the second. Maybe not even the third. So me and God are working. No, God is working because I can't. I'm just a human. God has to work on this one. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled video. Excuse number 3. I don't want a girlfriend. Ladies, I don't think that's the truth. I honestly believe that men say that they don't want a girlfriend when you start trying to demand that from them. Because honest to God, I would always say, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm chilling, blah, blah, blah. And then my friends would be like, oh, but if he asked you to be his girlfriend right now, what would you do? And for a while, I was saying, drop everything. I would drop everything. Are you ready? I'm ready. So, yeah. I think it's the same with guys. If it were that one girl that they want, I guess, that I think they would drop everything. I don't believe that a man would pass up an opportunity like that. Anyway, the I don't want a girlfriend excuse is played out to me because I'm 22 right now. If you're 22 and you're claiming you don't want a girlfriend, but you're my heat just cut off, so it's really quiet now. But yeah, if you're 22 and you're claiming that you don't want a girlfriend, you're just avoiding stuff. Like, I feel like we're too old to be playing around and talking and all that stuff. If we don't want a girlfriend, like, then don't even talk to me. But then again, some girls be down, and certain people you want to be down with, so you be cool with it. Anyway, I think the I don't want a girlfriend excuse is played out. Whatever. Like, if you don't want a girlfriend, then don't talk to me. I say that now, but see, y'all say that now. But it's hard. It's hard. Especially when they be fine and they be nice and they're not like complete jerks, you know? They kind of a jerk, not a complete jerk. Yeah, this will be edited because I can't talk for 2 seconds. Excuse number 4. You can read that. Wow. There was a post. My friend sent it to me. I'm going to post it up here. But, yeah, the long wows. It says, nobody says wow longer than a man that's guilty. So, you know, when you start, why you don't come around no more? What's going on? What's that? And they're like, wow, that's what you think of me? Wow. No, boy. That's what I know about you. Like, what do you mean? You're making yourself look guilty. So look out for the wows, ladies. Excuse number 5. This is the beginning of Operation #flip the script, because that's what they gonna do sometimes. Y'all ever got hit with the "you be tripping"? That's how you tripping. What? No, I'm really not. You're tripping. I'm just asking you a question, and you're not giving me an answer. Instead, you're telling me that I'm tripping and I'm delusional or whatever else you want to come up with. You're flipping the script. And I think acknowledging that is really important, because once you acknowledge that, you don't even have to argue back. You're like, okay, you're flipping the script on me. You think it's going to work, but I'm just going to acknowledge what you're doing and do what I need to do for me. So thanks. Thanks for this moment to teach me a lesson. Excuse number 6. Where you been? What you mean where I've been? I've been right here next to my phone with it on and charged. Where have you been? So yeah, that'll be a flip the script, because you'll act like, oh, I ain't heard from you in a minute, and now all of a sudden you want to come back around. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? And then they be like, where you been? And they like to come back around when you look like you're doing very well. When you look like, you know, your stuff is together and you popping, they try to come back around. So the where you been, it happens. What you been up to? Where you been? Mine. Excuse number 7. Last but not least, the last of Operation #flip the script. But you don't hit me up. What? Last I checked, listen, this phone is on and charged almost all with notifications. But see, other people not hit me up. Why you not hit me up? So yeah, there are certain excuses I just don't want to accept. Like, if you're going to feed me an excuse, I miss the days when people were so much more honest. Like, just be honest. If you're not into me, just say it. If you just want to be friends, just say it. If you just came for one thing, just say it. I'll appreciate it in the long run, because if you...
Yo, what's up? This is Tajay of the Mighty Souls of Mischief crew. I'm chilling with my man Festo, my man A Blessing, my man Oak. You know he's dope.
But yeah, if you do that for me, like you tell me the truth about what this is, then I can make an educated decision. It's like telling somebody to make a very drastic decision in business or something without giving them the background information to make that decision. How are they supposed to invest in the right stock if they don't know what that stock is capable of? They don't know what that business is doing at the current time. then how can they make an educated investment in that business? So yes, men, let's think like that. When you're speaking with a young woman and your only intentions are for one thing, or maybe two things, or whatever your intentions are, help her to make an educated decision, because you will have daughters one day, and you have sisters, possibly. You have a mother. You have aunties, grandmas, other women in your life who would appreciate your honesty to the next woman. So, just a little tip. If a man is watching this, please, please, for your mamas and your grandmamas, and for your sisters and your future daughters, please, just be honest. Okay, that's it. Thank you, guys. These are the 7 excuses that labs make, and I want you ladies to be aware. Keep an eye out for the next lab series video. And yes, I will have that up maybe in a month, maybe in 2 weeks. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. And that's it.